Hey guys, it is Rick, and yes, behind me looks a little different, but that's because I needed extra space to record this video. As I mentioned a while ago, I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. What I want to do today is show you guys my entire Steelbook collection. So with Steelbooks, I'm talking about Blu-rays, I'm talking about 4Ks, I'm talking about a DVD, I'm talking about mini Steelbooks. There's some metal packs in here as well. If you guys don't know what a metal pack is, stay tuned and I'll show you the difference between a metal pack and a Steelbook. But I have everything laid out in front of me. You guys can't really see, but you can see a photo. If you look at the screenshot of this video, you can see what the table in front of me looks like. So I have everything organized alphabetically by format. So like I said, there's one DVD, there's a few mini Steelbooks, and I'm going to go right into Blu-rays, into 4Ks. I'm going to jump right in, guys. I'm not going to try to talk too much about each title because, like I said, there is, 7 tall stacks in front of me. Like I said, I did this in front of, or on my couch, in front of my TV. This way I had more room to move around instead of doing it in front of the shelving unit over there. So here we go. The first thing here is my only DVD Steelbook. It is the Dane Cook Tourgasm Steelbook. This was an HBO special. I actually went to this concert, so this is a pretty cool piece for me to own. He was at Villanova University, which is fairly local to where I am. So this is my only DVD Steelbook, although you'll see in the Blu-rays I kind of Frankensteined a Steelbook, which I usually don't do, but we'll get to that. Then I have mini Steelbooks, and some people aren't really sure what a mini Steelbook is. The first one here being Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw. So basically what a mini Steelbook is so compared this to the DVD Steelbook. So the actual Steelbook you can see is, to there. It's basically a digital Steelbook, so there's obviously no physical copy in here. A physical copy could not fit, but there's a code in there. So this is basically for collectors. I only have 3 of these, and they're neat. I like the artwork on it. Like this is Hobbs and Shaw here, and I think it's something different, but I wouldn't go out of my way to necessarily buy mini Steelbooks unless it was one of my favorite movies or the artwork was really spectacular. You can see on the back they show you the back of the artwork and the inner artwork there. But yeah, I'm keeping this in the package for display purposes right now. I may take it out once I get another stand that you guys normally see on top of my shelves where these 2 Steelbooks, mini Steelbooks, are housed. John Wick 1 and 2. This was a GameStop exclusive. Once again, it's a digital Steelbook. And then this one here is when I pre-ordered this movie on 4K Steelbook for $5 extra, you could get this. And I love the artwork of this. And it is John Wick 3 Parabellum, and this being the mini Steelbook. So like I said, this, out of the package, you can tell, spoiler alert, I'll go to the first Blu-ray here. So you can see just how much bigger a Blu-ray is compared to a mini Steelbook, but they're fun. Like I said, I have 3 of them for display purposes. And now we're going to get into the Blu-ray Steelbooks, guys. So the first one here is the Daniel Craig collection. This features Skyfall, Casino Royale, and Quantum of Solace, I believe. I'm going to double check. This was part of a big Facebook group I bought a while ago, and it was a shelf saver. Yep, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Casino Royale. A bunch of 007 patterns in the background of the Steelbook with a matte finish. So, what I'll do is I'll try to show front and backs of stuff, but if they have J cards, I'm not going to take everything out of the bag because, like I said, this video would be hours, and I have other videos that I want to record for you guys today, but I want to show you guys my collection, so I think this is the best option. Next is 10 Cloverfield Lane, this being Blu-ray DVD digital. This is still factory sealed. I remember getting that at the Game Traders Club we have 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, with John Krasinski kind of sketched on the front there. And then a quote from the movie. It says, "We are the only hope they have." Maybe it's more like a tagline in my opinion. So you'll notice as I go through the Steelbooks, this here is part of a series. There's also like the comic book series, which I'll point out. And then there's another series that you guys will see soon as well. But they made like, I feel like the same movies come out over and over on Steelbook. I wish they would put either different things out on Steelbook or not re-release the same movie 8 times, because there are multiple movies I have multiple times on Steelbook. This here is Two Guns, the Blu-ray DVD HD digital combo. Now this is a metal pack. So why is this a metal pack? How can you tell the difference? It still sounds like a Steelbook. So for 13 Hours here, you guys can see the spine looks like that there, right? Just a, you know, it's a flat panel basically connected. A metal pack has almost like a tin where it's pieced together. So I don't know if you guys can, that's the difference. This being the regular Steelbook, this being a metal pack. So that, I mean, that's the difference. I'm not very picky. If something's available in metal pack and I don't have it and it's for a good price, I will buy it. My hair is crazy. I need to get a haircut. Sorry. Off topic. My hair is ridiculous right now. So next is the UK Steelbook of 21 Jump Street. This being a Blu-ray digital HD combo pack. Still brand new sealed. To go with that, 22 Jump Street, Blu-ray Steelbook. This was another one of the series I was talking about. 8 Mile. It has the microphone basically connected to Detroit and a road. And then on the back is basically a little photo representation of the movie, another microphone. And it says, "Every moment is another chance." So once again, it's like a tagline from the movie, part of a series. I also have this 8 Mile Steelbook, which has Eminem writing lyrics on his hand. Really enjoyed the movie 8 Mile. This is the only time, like, as you guys know, I tried to downsize my collection and I got rid of a lot of duplicates. If I have multiple movies or the same movie multiple times, but it's on Steelbook or Digibook, I will still keep the varieties for now. The collector in me doesn't want to give up the multiple Steelbooks. But if it's a movie like I'm not a huge fan of and I have one Steelbook, I probably wouldn't add multiples of that same movie. Here's the Alien Covenant Blu-ray Steelbook there. Next is American Sniper. There's Bradley Cooper there on the cover. Blu-ray DVD digital. This is a cool Steelbook. This is Anchorman 1 and 2. You got Ron Burgundy's mustache there. And then on the back, you have his posse, his gang. Paul Rudd, David Koechner, Steve Carell, and of course, Will Ferrell. I like that Steelbook a lot. I like that it has both movies in it because it's a convenient, you know, one package, both movies thing. This is a movie I still need to watch. This was actually sent to me by Blu-ray Bullet Brit quite a while ago. And he said I needed to check this out. It is Attack the Block. So this is a UK Steelbook, I believe. I've yet to see this. I really need to watch it. I'll probably add it to my to-watch pile over on my DVD shelf there. But it's a pretty cool Steelbook. Have not seen the movie yet. I'll probably have a whole new appreciation for it once I've seen it. This here is the Avengers Age of Ultron Blu-ray Steelbook with Ultron on the back. I actually used to own both. So there was one with Vision on the back and one with Ultron on the back. I'm not a fan of Vision, and I really don't need to own the same exact Steelbook twice with just a different back. So I kept the Ultron one because I like the artwork on the Ultron one better. This next one is one of the reasons I love Steelbooks. It's for the art. Some Steelbooks are pretty lazy in my opinion. Like, jumping ahead, Full Metal Jacket with the standard artwork. I have it because I upgraded my regular Blu-ray to this, but that artwork's a little lame. This artwork is awesome. Yes, I'm biased because I love Baby Driver, but it shows Baby Driver with Deborah in his sunglasses. Let me try to... So it has Baby Driver with Deborah in his sunglasses. It has the car that Baby Driver is chasing in the beginning, but the artwork on the back is awesome. It is a record with an old school FM dial, a car driving around it, and then on the bottom, it's basically the recording device he uses to make his tracks in the film. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but what a cool, I love the artwork on this. I wish more Steelbooks were like this. I have another Baby Driver Steelbook, which was the US version. I believe this is just the standard Blu-ray. I bought the 4K one when it came out, but the artwork on this is awesome. This is probably one of my favorite Steelbooks for the artwork alone. Obviously, I love the movie as well. Back to the Future, the 30th anniversary trilogy Steelbook. So it's all 3 movies, Blu-ray, digital HD, still brand new factory sealed. The 1989 Batman movie, Batman there on the back. This is a cool Steelbook as well. Batman the Killing Joke, standard artwork on the front. However, that artwork on the back is awesome. The big Joker face with Batman kind of in the shadows. Have still yet to see this. I know, I heard it's amazing. Need to sit and watch it. This is something I don't know if Bridget would be super psyched to sit and watch. So like right now when it's just me here, I don't have RJ, Bridget's away for a few days, I should be watching something like this. But currently I'm obviously recording videos for you guys, but I do need to check this out in the near future. Next, Batman Begins. Not a huge fan of this movie, but you'll notice that I have this entire trilogy in Steelbook, so of course I have that. This is a great Steelbook. Beetlejuice with the grave there is still brand new factory sealed. Love Beetlejuice. Here's a movie I own multiple times over. So this is one variety. This is the comic book or comic strip Steelbook. You have the dude there. And then the back looks like a little comic panel as well. And then obviously on the front, it's a multiple panel comic. I paid $6 for this at Best Buy apparently. But Big Lebowski, I own multiple times over. I have the Digibook. I have the collector's edition DVD bowling ball. I have this Steelbook. I still do need to get that movie on 4K. It is one of my favorites of all time. But then here is the Big Lebowski Steelbook with the White Russian, the bowling lane there. So obviously this is part of the series like the 8 Mile with the microphone in the road. And then on the back, the bowling pin and the Dude Abides. Just a basic Steelbook, but I love it. I love Big Lebowski. Next is 2 Steelbooks. I believe these are probably my only Shout Factory Steelbooks. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. And it is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey on Blu-ray with basically the same artwork with the phone booth and the purple and like red Steelbooks. I love these. So now I'm like, when Bill and Ted Face the Music comes out, are they going to put out the 3rd one with the Shout Factory Steelbook? I hope. I remember rewatching these. This movie still holds up so well. This movie, not so much. Not a big fan. I do enjoy the scene when Death plays a game with them. I feel like I'm out of focus a bit. When Death plays the game with them, games, it's the best scene of the movie, hands down. Here is the Black Panther Blu-ray Steelbook. Got this on release day and it stayed sealed. I have not rewatched Black Panther since I've seen it in the movies. Not a huge fan of this artwork, but it was when I went through a phase when I wanted to get all the new Marvel movies on Steelbook when they came out. Another part of the Big Lebowski 8 Mile series. You got the Blues Brothers with Elwood and Jake's names written on the hand with sunglasses. This is brand new, factory sealed still. So this is my Frankenstein Steelbook. This is Boondock Saints, the unrated special edition. So this is the DVD Steelbook. I had bought it in a bulk lot, and I had the Blu-ray, you know, for Boondock Saints, another movie I love very much. So what I did is I Frankensteined it and took out the standard DVD that was in here, put my Blu-ray in here, and then put the special features DVD in this set. So not something I typically do, but the Steelbook was super mint. There was like no issues with it. And I was like, I'd rather keep this Steelbook and make it custom to me. And as a Steelbook fan, it's, you know, a little faux pas, but this is the only time I've ever done it. So Boondock Saints, my custom Steelbook, if you will. This is a movie, this would probably be one of the first Steelbooks I'd get rid of, honestly, because I'm not a fan of this movie. It is The Bourne Legacy. It was part of a bulk buy I did, so that is why it is on my shelf. I don't own any of the other Bourne movies. I'm not the biggest fan, but because this was a Steelbook, I've actually considered, I know Big Lots has the 4-movie Bourne Steelbook, which I don't think has this, but if I got that, then I'd have all 5 movies and they'd both be Steelbooks. I don't know. I don't know if I'm keeping this down the line, but for now, it is part of the collection. Another movie I need to watch. I love the artwork on this. Boys in the Hood. This is the Blu-ray with the there's like the artwork on the bricks. Obviously, those are like spray paint graffiti versions. So that's cool. This is a really cool Steelbook as well. This is the Winter Soldier. I believe this is the 3D Blu-ray Steelbook of Winter Soldier, the original release. So that's pretty sweet there. Not the greatest artwork, but pretty cool. This was my first thing I ever got off Mercari. And like, to woo you, you got a free item up to a certain amount. So this did not cost me anything. It is the Captain America Civil War Steelbook. I actually own Captain America Civil War on 4K, I believe. I'm pretty confident I do, because it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. But I like the artwork of this. It has that nice shiny pop to it, with the big shield over the, you know, not the greatest artwork, but for a Steelbook that did not cost me a penny out of pocket, I was pretty happy with that. Another movie I need to watch, Carlito's Way, this being brand new, factory sealed. Love this Steelbook as well. This is another one of my favorite artwork ones. I'll kind of point those out as we go. Casino, with the pen going through the ace and queen of hearts with the blood there. I love that artwork. I'm a big fan of Casino. You'll see another Casino Steelbook later. Spoiler alert. This is cool. This is a Target exclusive Steelbook. Target doesn't do Steelbooks anymore, I don't think, except for Batman animated movies. This being Chappie. A movie that gets a lot of hate, but I actually like Chappie a good amount. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Christine on Blu-ray Steelbook. However, no back artwork, which kind of lame in my opinion. This Steelbook has, like, the artwork is cool there, but it's not the greatest. I don't love this. I don't love the artwork of that. Chronicles of Riddick, this being another comic book style. I believe I got this at like a 7-Eleven for $4. So there's a comic book style Riddick. This was another thing that was sent to me from Blu-ray Bullet Brit a while ago. One of my favorite movies of all time from one of my favorite directors of all time. And this was never released in the US. Pretty basic Steelbook, an 8-ball with a money sign, The Color of Money, fantastic movie. Martin Scorsese directed it, Tom Cruise and Paul Newman star. The predecessor to, or not the predecessor, the sequel to The Hustler. Creed, one of my favorite movies of the 2010s. This movie is incredible. This was a Steelbook I bought pretty early before I was necessarily a Steelbook collector. When Creed came out on Blu-ray, I spent a few extra dollars to get the Steelbook. This was actually a Target Steelbook, if I'm not mistaken. As I mentioned earlier, I had Batman Begins because I also had The Dark Knight. And that's cool artwork there, but the back artwork is the famous, like, Joker with the Why So Serious. That was a big poster back when this movie was released. And in addition, The Dark Knight Rises with Batman's mask and then rain. So, here's another metal pack. This being the Ultimate Edition, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes with, is that Caesar there? Brand new factory sealed. This is a fun set. The Die Hard 5 movie collection, Blu-ray, digital. I love this because it has the unrated version of Live Free or Die Hard, a very underappreciated version of that movie. Of course, I'm a Kevin Smith fan, so I'm probably a little biased there. Django Unchained Steelbook with Leo, Christoph, and Jamie Foxx on the back. Another movie I haven't seen. Shh. Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, a Stanley Kubrick film. Very cool artwork on this one as well. Definitely need to watch that. I heard it's pretty bizarre, but still need to see it. Dracula, this is part of the Alex Ross Universal Monster Steelbook collection. I'm getting glare. Big Lots had a bunch of these, as you guys can see, for $5. I still need a few of them for the set, but here's Dracula. You're going to see more of those coming soon. Another Steelbook where I love the artwork, of course. As you guys know, I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan. This being the Drive Steelbook there. Yeah, I mean, I love the simplicity of the artwork. Kind of curious what the back looks like, so once I open this to watch it, I'll see what's under the J card there. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, if you're not big Steelbook people or fans, when the card, that's not even a J card, so I lied. Basically, when there's this cardboard on it that wraps around, so it goes like this, and then it covers the back, that's known as a J card because it looks like a J. There's also cards like, so this is Edward Scissorhands. And on the back, they basically have a piece of cardboard that has the facts about the movie. And then underneath, it's usually stuck with like a sticky thingy. And they stick the paper on so you can read about the movie. But on the back of the Steelbook is usually just artwork. As you guys can tell when I'm showing you stuff like Elf, which I have on Steelbook here. Underneath that fact is usually some fun artwork. There's Will Ferrell sitting on Papa Elf's lap. So, my table's getting full already. The Equalizer. This is a metal pack as well. And a lot of times they'll also do metal packs where the artwork is the same for the metal pack that it is for the Blu-ray, which I personally don't get. And I lied earlier. Here's another Shout Factory Steelbook, this being Fargo. I love Fargo. This is the 20th anniversary edition of Fargo. Huge fan of this movie. Fast and Furious 6. Not the most exciting artwork there. This is great artwork as well. I love this drawing. The Fifth Element with the flying police cars there and the planet. It's pretty great. I like that a lot. Fight Club Steelbook. Very cool. Man, this is going to be a long video. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it's exciting. Some of the stuff, like I said, really cool artwork. Other stuff is eh. I remember 2 years ago, this was the only thing Target had on Black Friday that I bought. And the only reason I bought it, I think it was priced at like $5 or $6. And I didn't own First Blood yet, so I was like, oh, I'll get the First Blood Steelbook. So, yeah, that's the only thing in like the last 2 or 3 years I bought at Target on Black Friday, I believe. This here still has a Video Game Movie Dome sticker on it. It is not the awful remake, but it is the original Flatliners on Blu-ray Steelbook. Now, another thing I love that certain Steelbooks do and not enough. So here is Flatliners on Steelbook, and what they do is it's like a hard plastic slipcover. So you're basically getting an extra layer of protection for your Steelbook. But it adds cool so you can enjoy the artwork there. But instead of using a J card, there's the inside. You see the face plugged in. But, you know, I don't necessarily need to put a bag on this because of the protection. Mill Creek actually does this most frequently with their Steelbooks they release. I believe they did this with Mothra. They do it with Lonesome Dove, which you'll obviously see coming up. But I wish more companies would do the hard plastic sleeve. Like, it's just a nice feature, in my opinion. Full Metal Jacket, we talked about this earlier. Just the basic artwork. This is a cool drawing, not the greatest movie. This being G.I. Joe Retaliation 3D there. On the bottom, it's weird. It says limited edition 2013, which is an interesting. There's the Cobra single. Cobra sign. I don't. Sorry, guys. Once again, not super exciting artwork. The Gambler, still brand new, factory sealed. Then, if you guys remember when the Walmart was going out of business and Cinema Sickness, Dave, me and John went, they had 75% off Steelbooks. I found the Game of Thrones 1, 2, and 4 Steelbooks. So these are cool, and I'll show you guys an example. I'm not going to do it with every one. So they come with like this, like a plastic protector on the outside. And then what they do is there's the Steelbook there. So it has Winterfell on the center there. It has very cool artwork on the back. What's on the inside here? Nothing super exciting on the inside. They're stacked, which I don't necessarily love. But the cool thing about these Steelbooks in particular is the mini digital codes. No. They have insignia magnets. So how this is supposed to work is, here's the magnet. So it's basically the insignia that's on the artwork. But to give it a 3D look, there's a perfect example of why I don't like it. So now it's a 3D magnet, if you will. I'm trying to, but if I move my finger, it comes right off. So they give you this plastic basically to hold it in place. So it looks like it's on there, but it slides all the time. In my opinion, it's kind of a bummer because it takes up a little extra shelf space, and now I can't get it back in the packaging. But it looks cool, and of course, I have seasons 1, 2, and 4. So, do I want all 8 seasons on Steelbook? No. They take up too much room, in my opinion. If I found them for disgustingly cheap, yes, I would do it. But what I need now is I need to find season 3 because I have 1, 2, and 4. So I at least need the first 4 in Steelbook. And then season 8 I have not bought yet. I'm waiting for a price drop on it. I think it is way too much for a very short season. and a very mediocre season. But the season 8 Steelbook is the 4K Steelbook. So then I'm like, so I'll have 7 seasons on Blu-ray, 1 season on 4K, seasons 1 to 4 on Steelbook, season 8 on Steelbook. So I haven't decided what I'm doing, if I'm going to buy 8 on Steelbook, if I'm just going to buy the standard Blu-ray on 8. But I would like to get season 3 in the Steelbook, so I have the first 4 seasons uniform and there's not a break in the center. Godfather, the Steelbook. As you can see, I paid $5 for this. I upgraded my Blu-ray. No, I didn't. I have this, and I have the set of all 3 movies. So, once again, do I need this? Probably not, but do I have it? For now, yes, I do. Space has become very, very sought after in my apartment because my shelves are full, guys, so I got to figure out something. This is the Grease Collection Steelbook. I bought this when Target had a pricing error when it initially came out. It is Grease, Grease 2, and Grease Live. This is still brand new, factory sealed. Love this Steelbook. Another, probably one of my top 5 artwork. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Baby Groot and the button that says "Do Not Push." Absolutely love this. I really would love to get my hands on the Guardians 1 Steelbook with the Walkman. Way too expensive for my blood, but this is a fun artwork. I really like this. If you know, this is probably my favorite Marvel movie, so maybe I'm a little biased again, but just fun artwork. You know, if you've seen the movie, you get the reference. The original Hellboy with the drawing artwork. Nothing on the back. A very popular Steelbook here. The Hocus Pocus Steelbook with the book there. And it's all embossed and debossed. I'm a fan of this Steelbook. I love the artwork. Not the biggest fan of the movie. I like it, but I'm not as big of a fan as a lot of people. Here's the Hot Fuzz comic book or comic strip Steelbook. There. Hundred James Mockingjay Part 1 Steelbook. Still sealed. Inception Steelbook. The Independence Day Resurgence Steelbook. Have not seen this movie, but I have the Steelbook. Another one of the Alex Ross Universal Monster Steelbooks, this being The Invisible Man. By the way, the Alex Ross Monster Steelbooks have the plastic sleeve I was talking about that more studios should do. This is cool artwork as well. The It Follows Steelbook with the drawing of the girl looking back in the rearview mirror. And then a picture of the main actress in front of the house from the movie. Great artwork here. Karate Kid, the Cobra Kai artwork on the front, and the Cobra Kai fist on the back. No mention of Daniel at all on this Steelbook. I kind of like that a lot. It has Cobra Kai, which has become very popular with the YouTube series that's out. A very cool set of Steelbooks here. Kill Bill Volume 1 and Kill Bill Volume 2 with the list there and the sword there. So very cool. I love these. I got those at Best Buy a while ago. Once again, a pretty lame Steelbook in my opinion, Killing Them Softly with the artwork that's on the standard Blu-ray. Another comic book, comic strip Steelbook of King Kong, this being the, what, 2007 King Kong? Is that was, no. When did this come out, guys? 07? I thought it was 07. Well, it's the Peter Jackson King Kong movie. I think it's 07. I could be way off. Kingsman Secret Service. I like the artwork on the front of that one. The back is just the symbol for Kingsman a bunch of times, very small. But then the other Kingsman Steelbooks I have are Secret Service on Blu-ray. But this is cool. It's a wraparound Steelbook. This one's sealed, but I'll show you on the other one. So this is Secret Service. It has drawings on the front and back of all the characters. I also have it for the Golden Circle, so you can see. So the Steelbook artwork wraps around, which a lot of times happens too. I love this though, the drawing, the artwork of it. I wish, like I said, I wish all Steelbooks had this kind of thought into them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to get a drink and I'm going to jump back in and record. So I'll be back